I've been to a couple Diddy parties. Now, I'm risking a lot by saying this. I've been to lots of parties. What I will say is at one particular party, there was an artist there who said, hey, 1 a.m., make sure you're not here. Just don't want to be here at 1 in the morning. The music changed. It was like really hard and heavy at first, and I'm headed back upstairs to like the main area where everyone's kind of congregating and hanging out, and
our relationship was really bizarre. So it started over Punk'd, because he was like, yo, I can't tell that one either. I mean, like actually cycling through them. Wow, okay, I've got a lot I can't tell. So, there was one moment, so it's not really a party story, but I don't want to tell you, everybody's on the table. He's like, not me, I'm off the table. And so that started our conversation.
Mystery takes a look at a fascinating and frustrating case. 3 murders, an alleged serial killer on the run for nearly 2 decades, and a victim connected to Ashton Kutcher.
Someone jumped out of the bushes and stabbed 18-year-old Trisha Pacaccio to death.
I woke up when I had a cup of coffee and I was going out to my van. And when I saw it was her, I died. Right then and there.
Everybody was beside themselves.
A 22-year-old believed to be actor Ashton Kutcher's girlfriend is stabbed to death.
Trisha greatly resembled the other victims here in California.
I've seen video content, child that's the same age as mine. That content was being spread around the web. That's my day job, and I'm sticking to it.
Okay, you guys are gonna be making out in this scene. And I'm like thinking like, wait, this is like, you know what's funny is when she was 14 when we started the show. I was like 19, right?
Right.
Slightly illegal,
say, that's
right?
probably your first kiss ever, right?
It was my first kiss. What if someone bet you made with Danny about our first kiss?
What? No.
For $10.
You're making it sound like it was like really, okay, Dan, we had a little side bet going.
Diddy, Ashton, Mila, Demi Moore, Danny Masterson. There's so much to all of this. Ashton and Mila have separated in preparation for all of the dirt that's about to surface involving Ashton at the Diddy parties.
They can't be malaria no more. Ashton's organization. Give it up for Ashton Kutcher one time. That's why we're here. The whole UN malaria no more. You know what I'm saying? Africa, and like, you know, your little infant child just gets bit by a mosquito and he dies.
Appreciate it, Ashton. Thank you for dropping the mic with me earlier. You were, I can understand why, because you go way back. You're friends, you're old friends.
I can't, I mean, the outcome, I'm not sure I think it was rigged. Like, I'm feeling like it was a little rigged. But I learned how to do this in his studio. Like, I don't even, like, he's like my coach.
When did you first meet?
I was doing Making the Band on MTV. He was doing Punk'd.
Yeah.
I heard that you are going to punk me, and I just don't think that's a good idea. Well, then you tell a story.
I'm pretty sure that's not the way you said it. Okay. I don't think that's a good idea. Is that what you said?
Please don't punk me.
It was a reality competition where groups competed to become the next big music sensation, Ashton Kutcher. And that's what we're going to talk about today. So their friendship started through the prank show called Punk'd. And Combs would later produce several seasons of Making the Band on MTV. It was business ventures, attending Combs' Labor Day white parties. Combs and Kutcher, they were often photographed together, with Kutcher showing his support for Combs.
But you know, I put it in God's hand. Guilty. It's a beautiful thing. It was a scary situation because you had, 12 people who hold the fate of your life.
To write character letters to represent the person that we knew for 25 years.
We have done this historically through our work and will continue to do so in the future.
So that the judge could take that into full consideration relative to the sentencing.
And he came over and I was like, I'm going for a run. He's like, oh, I'll go for a run with you. And so he comes over to go for a run. You gotta slow down, but make it look like you're not slowing down.
Because he had to
I don't want to look like I'm not gonna be able to finish this thing. And so we finished out the run, and then he was so upset, and so he just started immediately training for the New York Marathon.
I like that. Bounce back.
I think it would clearly have an effect. I mean, we can't get inside their minds, of course, but that he is, not to speak out, not to get involved. And it certainly wouldn't be any surprise if the experience they had. That Kunis has told Ashton, this is based on one anonymous source apparently, several years ago with the Danny Masterson situation, would have an effect on that. It'd be surprising if it didn't.
I was throwing this party for the MTV Movie Awards. I invited everybody. Everybody was there. The Beckhams was there. I remember it was Will Smith, Chris Rock, everybody that was moving and shaking, and Holly. Beyonce was there, Jamie Foxx, Ashton, Cameron Diaz.
I don't know what P. Diddy put in his drink. Yo, he's crazy as hell.
As alleged, Combs used force, threats of force, and coercion to cause victims to engage in extended sexual performances with male commercial sex workers.
He says things, he doesn't even know what he's saying is like fruity. You know what I'm saying? Like,
continuously called Puff. Does that affect
No.
your relationships in Hollywood?
I don't call him.
Soon you will all be happy. You are all now left under leadership of Puffy Daddy. Let me read it, Fifth.
Oh my God.
Sorry I can no longer
Rest in
help you
peace.
guys. Report to the nearest rainbow. Dinner Thieves in theaters January.
What is he talking about?
That's
That's the kind of
going
stuff that when people say that to me, he says something fabulous and he goes, yo, but me and you, we ain't party. Like, we need to party. Let me move, man, before I do something. You're gonna make me mess up the wedding. One time, a long time ago, at Chris Lighty's wedding, he told me he'd take me shopping. I looked at him like, what'd you just say?
Oh, that's a nice gesture.
Let me get out of no, dude, take me. That's what a guy says to a girl.
What new things have you found that maybe we should know about?
Everybody in the music industry and everybody in Hollywood knew about this. I know about the cameras that I would never go to and I was warned not to go to. Okay, it's no secret. I knew about this guy when I was in Hollywood, and there's some other people that I know that have these type of parties, and everybody knew. Look at how many videos, and everybody praised them. It's not a secret. I'm tired of everybody playing this game. All the videos are surfacing with him and Diddy and all these people. Even Usher, he deleted a bunch of I think 7,000 tweets, deleted his Twitter account, deleted it, right? Or took everything down, and then came back a day later and he put account got hacked, and damn, y'all ran with it. These demons hide in plain sight. Like Diddy, he said on Howard Stern, at 13 years old, your parents are sending you to a camp with a grown man, Pat. Are you freaking nuts? I don't care how famous he is. And then you got a video of Usher and Diddy in his bedroom with Kevin Hart, and he's interviewing him in the morning, and then he catches himself, and it's a moment where they're all laughing and it's all a joke. And he said, I would wake up in the morning with Usher.
Our relationship was really bizarre. So it started over Punk'd because he was like, yo, I can't tell that one either. I mean, I'm like actually cycling through them. Wow, okay, I've got a lot I can't tell. So, there was one moment, so it's not really a party story, but I don't know what to tell you. Everybody's on the table. He's like, not me, I'm off the table. And so that started our conversation.
Since Cassie Venter sued Diddy in November 2023, a wave of scrutiny has hit the music mogul, prompting fans to revisit his past interviews and associations with other controversial figures. One notable relationship that has resurfaced is Diddy's peculiar living arrangement with a teeny Usher. This has ignited conversations around Diddy's infamous celebrity parties, which have become the subject of various conspiracy theories and speculation. The recent discovery of over 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant in his home by Homeland Security has only intensified speculation about what really occurs at these gatherings. Amidst the chaos, Ashton Kutcher's 2019 interview has come back into the spotlight. During the episode, host Shan Evans asked Kutcher about Diddy's parties, an inquiry that seemed to catch him off guard. Kutcher stammered, "I've got a lot I can't tell," before awkwardly retreating, further stating, can't tell that one either. Instead of divulging any juicy anecdotes, he deflected the question and shared safe stories about their friendship. Now, as the clip goes viral, fans are accusing Kutcher of protecting all peas in his life. This criticism, has escalated to the point where some speculate that in the next few years, we'll be hearing more unsettling stories about Ashton, his past controversies, including inappropriate remarks made about Hillary Duff's childhood during a Punk'd episode. Add fuel to the fire of speculation. This entire scenario not only tarnishes Kutcher's image, but also raises questions about the dynamics within Hollywood, particularly how friendships and say can create a shield around those involved in questionable activities. As the drama unfolds, the question remains, will more stories emerge from these hidden corners of celebrity culture, or will they remain buried? It also doesn't help that Ashton Kutcher has often described his friendship with Diddy as bizarre, especially during his 2019 appearance on Hot Ones. The duo's connection began in 2003 when Diddy expressed his desire to avoid being pranked on Kutcher's show Punk'd. This led to a mutual respect as Diddy asserted, "You can't punk me," and Kutcher countered, "I don't know what to tell you, everybody's on the table." Their playful banter quickly evolved into a close friendship, leading to shared moments watching football and even training for marathons together.
Make some noise if you've been here before. Don't mean y'all should be extra tight. Enjoy life. This is a celebration of life. This is a legendary white party. It's the real white party. Get extra comfortable.
It was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you
I
seeing?
went there to see the lifestyle.
Woman didn't come along.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
I didn't say that. Could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild. There were very curious things taking place, and I didn't necessarily understand.
Oh.
I was having a good time. You know what I mean?
Can you stay up till 4 in the morning with them and party?
I mean, I could. I actually stayed up longer than them.
Yeah.
I had like
What
like
a
11.
life.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
14 years old. You're a dad now. Would you ever send your kid to Puffy camp?
Hell no.
Music mogul Sean Combs has been denied bail for a second time after being arrested by Homeland Security agents this week. He's accused of taking videos of those encounters and using them to blackmail the participants, in which he coerced women into engaging in days-long displays. Sean Combs' crimes could be even worse than what's being described, and other famous faces could also be implicated. Allegedly, the Kardashians are mixed up in this, that there's some documents, there's some proof, evidence.
History running facts. 15 years of freak out party. Who do you think went through there? Everybody. It's the same circle. It's the Epstein circle. It's the Harvey Weinstein circle.
And then things were being recorded, videotaped, and then that was used against executives or individuals.
But they saw stuff and they talk about it and they know what happens at midnight. All of a sudden they find out, oh, have I been kissing on a man or they know what happens at midnight. At midnight, certain things happen. Is this a dude or a girl?
All being recorded.
At midnight.
Diddy was about, and some people may pass it off as hip-hop culture, but it is a series of felonies and RICO. What do they have wrong? So you think he did none of these things? He was never present in any of these activities? This wasn't his lifestyle?
But those activities and the lifestyle is not criminal. They never once said that these women didn't consent to what happened.
The consent doesn't apply.
No charges relating to minors. None.
So this is all adult consensual activity. People can judge it morally, but legally, you believe he committed no crime.
My goal was to get this far in Hollywood and still have a virgin hole and never have sucked a. That was my only goal. You could be Kang the Conqueror, and they could take your rabbit ass down in 2 weekends. But I'm not gonna act like I'm not scared of them. I have a reason to be scared. I had to turn down $50 million 4 times just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you about. Right, because P. Diddy be wanting to party. See, I got the receipts for everything I'm telling you. That's why I can say them. And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no.
One memorable story Kerr shared involved Diddy's initial struggle with running while training for the New York City Marathon. Diddy found himself winded and had to ask Ashton to slow down, worried about appearing weak in front of the paparazzi. This humorous anecdote reflected not only their friendship, but also showed Diddy's competitive spirit. Ashton noted he can't lose even when he's that close to humility. It becomes a driver over the years. Their friendship has remained notable. In 2006, Kutcher credited Diddy for inspiring his role in the film Guess Who, emphasizing that a bond transcended racial stereotypes. In 2010, Diddy publicly praised Kutcher when he was named one of Time's 100 most influential people, calling him a sounding board and noting their contrasting personalities. By 2018, Diddy reminisced about their first conversation, framing it as a negotiation to keep the peace. However, in light of recent events surrounding Die's alleged parties and legal troubles, Kutcher's light-hearted anecdotes have taken on a different tone as the narrative around their friendship evolves. Many are questioning their implications of their bond, especially with the current scrutiny on Diddy and his associations. As the situation unfolds, the public is left to wonder how this once celebrated friendship will be viewed in a new light. Further, Ashton and Mila Kunis have found themselves at the center of divorce rumors following Diddy's arrest and Kutcher's viral appearance on the YouTube series Hot Ones on September 20. The couple was captured separately dropping off their children, stirring speculation about their relationship status. This isn't the first time they faced rumors of a split. Back in 2019, they humorously addressed similar allegations after an In Touch Weekly report suggests their marriage was ending. In a lighthearted Instagram video, Kutcher asks Kunis about the gossip, to which she humorously responds by holding up the magazine cover, claiming it was over between us. The couple played along with the absurdity of the situation, joking about feeling suffocated and Kerr's supposed dark secret. Their banter showcased a playful side of their relationship. But recent events have added a layer of tension to the narrative. The couple has faced significant backlash due to their association with their former That Seven's co-star Danny Merson, who was recently also convicted of misconduct. They had previously written letters to a judge vouching for Merson's character before his sentencing, which many deemed inappropriate and tone-deaf, especially in light of the serious nature of the charges. Their later apology, seen as insincere.